All right, well, we're here. Hey, guys. Sorry about that little rant we went on there. We forgot we had guests here for a second. On this episode of the Ktown Connects podcast, we go the distance and supply you with all the info you'll need on one of Kenosha's power couples, Ray and Joe Langston, owners of Hit Your Potential Boxing and Fitness and Kenosha Beauty Supply. Hey, JTB, cue that music.
Why do I gotta cue the music? You cue the music.
All right, I will.
Kenosha, that great big busy town, right in the middle of the USA, between the New York Harbor and the San Francisco Bay. Where the wonderful East, the beautiful West, that's the right place to be from. Sing it so loud of it because we're so proud of it, Kenosha, my hometown.
Welcome, everybody, to the Ktown Connects podcast, your number one local podcast in the Kenosha area.
Number one on what?
The Donnie Stinkato charts, baby.
All right.
And I'm one of your hosts, Donnie, and I'm here with the...
Hello there, I'm Jason.
Oh, pleasure to see you once again, Jason. What's new?
You know, I'm just hanging out, having a good time.
Yeah, we got some great guests in the studio today.
Yeah, they brought a can of the Rustic Road.
And you know we're fans of the Rustic Road.
Oh, yeah, it's tasty stuff.
Man. Yeah, Greg York does a good operation there.
Yeah, for sure.
Give a little shout out to Rustic Road.
They got the hazelnut they brought in.
So good.
Good stuff.
And we're here recording at Luigi's Pizza Kitchen, located at 7531 39th Avenue. They're open Tuesday through Sunday. Give them a call. Order at 262-694-6565. Their full menu is available at luigispizzakenosha.com. And what should they do, Jason?
Order those pizza pies.
That is correct.
Make sure you follow us on all those social media outlets, including Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. And drop us a review on Facebook or your favorite podcast provider and help us spread the word about the hottest podcast in town and number one on the Donnie Stinkato charts. And that's the Ktown Connects podcast.
Also, check us out at ktownconnects.com. Check out our photo gallery. You can listen right there as well.
Well, they're listening right now, so whatever they're listening
to. Right, but they can go back and, hey, look at these old episodes. Oh, let's check that out.
Wow.
Check out the photo gallery, which is fantastic.
See how much we've aged in the last year?
Yeah.
We're right about our year anniversary right now.
Right. We're kind of like that Barack Obama photo, like before office and after office. He's got all gray hair. That's us now, right?
Yep, for sure.
Hey, and we don't want to forget to thank Droppin' Daisies for that killer theme song.
Knocked it out of the park.
They always do.
And we also give a shout out to our newest Patreon supporter, Jonna McArdle. Thank you, Jonna, for joining the after party at patreon.com/KtownConnects. Jonna and all of our Patreon supporters get early access to each episode, bonus material, and more. Subscriptions start at $2 a month. Find a quick link right at ktownconnects.com.
$2 a month.
That's it.
And you get bonus material, ad-free episodes, and you get our world-famous It Is What It Is show.
Yes, we have to record one of those tonight.
Yes, that's where we kind of just talk smack about people.
Well, come on.
No, we kind of dive deep in our lives a little bit, and
we talk smack about like Michael Perini, but he's gone now.
Right. So
Blue Popper's done. No more pedophile truck. Yay!
All right. Well, that's ktownconnects.com. You can go there and subscribe to Patreon. We really appreciate it.
Yahoo!
And all right. Well, let's get down to business.
We got some guests here we got to talk to, so we can't talk to ourselves all the time.
No, Kenosha's power couple is in the house. How are you guys doing? Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Power couple? Kenosha's power couple.
He calls any two people that come in a couple of
Well, but you guys really are. You guys, you have two businesses that you established that are really doing very well. So, I mean, congratulations on that. That's great. But we'll get into that in the second segment. Let's kind of get to know you guys a little bit. Did you guys grow up in Kenosha?
You both did, right?
Yep. I was born and raised here.
Oh, okay.
So, Ray, tell us about your elementary school. Where'd you go?
I went to Jane Vernon.
Okay.
I lived across the street.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Lincoln and Tremper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I live not too far down the block, right in the Briarcliff Trimper area.
Okay.
So I lived across the street of, what is it? I think 22nd Street. So she had to
22nd
go
Avenue, right? Yep.
to Greveno, and I had to go to Jeffrey Elementary School.
Oh.
So we never got to go to any of the same schools. Well,
So I went to Jane
Lincoln.
Vernon.
Yeah.
Hold up here. You went to Jeffrey?
Yeah, I went to Jeffrey.
I went to Jeffrey as well.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Jeffrey
That's my spot.
Gremlins, as
Yeah.
I've been bringing up on every podcast.
You remember the school song? Still?
No.
that's-
Oh, I was gonna say,
Oh, I want to hear that.
I don't remember it either.
going back over 20
You're playing.
years.
You know it. You're familiar. You just don't want to sing it, you know?
Still got my shirt.
Hey.
So you guys kind of met back then in second grade? Is that what I hear?
Second grade? How is that?
No,
happen?
so
Like,
she was my sister's best friend.
Oh, okay.
So I used to just always smile at her.
Oh.
And
Are you guys the same age? Or are you a little older? Or?
she's a little older than me.
Oh, she's a little older than you.
Oh, you like them older. I like
yeah,
that.
I do.
Okay.
I do. She had a car. I needed to get around.
That's how it always happens.
So this is your sister's friend?
Yeah.
And you're kind of crushing on her a little bit?
For a while.
Yeah.
And it just lucked out, you know.
And Ray, what do you like? You're looking at him like, what's this little kid doing?
I never actually paid attention to him. I mean, like he said, he's always smiling. He used to be on his bike just riding. I mean, we lived 2 blocks away from each other.
Mm-hmm.
So in elementary, so it's like I'm not paying attention. You know, I was like half girly, half tomboy.
Okay.
So I played with the boys, but then I didn't. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so
I got goat status over here, you
Oh,
know.
yeah.
She babysitted me before, so.
Oh,
I got the
okay.
babysitter.
Yeah, you look back now. Yeah, high five. I like that.
But it was way after, you know.
Right.
Well, I hope so.
And everything. Let's make sure we clear that up.
So Ray, when did you notice him as a man and a possible love interest and not just some kid and then riding his bike? What was the moment?
You had to fall for that smile. I'm falling for it now.
Well,
She almost hit me with a car, so.
yeah, that. I didn't almost.
That's when I knew I
I was
had it.
playing.
I almost did, but I did.
Yeah, no, I was just playing with them. But it was like, what was that? That was like 2005, I think. Yeah, about 2005. My mom had just passed away. I reconnected back with my best friend. We had kind of like spaced apart and then came back after that. So he'd be in and out, and then all of a sudden he's there every day. You know. So.
Oh, when she started coming around, I was like, yeah, I came back to the house. Walking around with my shirt off for no reason.
I just gotta lift this.
Yeah, I gotta go to
Yeah.
the refrigerator and grab a bottle of water.
So tell us about your first date.
Yeah.
Oh man, our first date.
Where'd you guys go? What'd you do?
Well, how did you nail her down for the first date first? How were you like?
Well, after
convince
she
her to
almost
do
hit me with her car, I was like, I got her. I was like, yeah, it's a thin line. So, I don't know. Can't remember.
I think we just started kind of
We
hanging
kind
out.
of, because like I said, my sister was kind of really good friends with her. So
Well, our
hanging
family,
at the house.
because his stepmom and my mom knew each other
Oh, okay.
before we were even born. So like everybody's kind of like
Yeah.
you know.
Was his sister like, really? Really? My brother? Really? Out of everybody?
she was
oh, she was good
she was
for
the
it.
one,
Pushing
like-
it.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, she's the one pushing it. And I'm like,
Oh, check out my brother. Come on, look at him. Look at him.
I would say our first date it's not like we went somewhere, but it was over like we went and got some spot.
Oh,
and
okay.
I think we
Oh, yeah,
went
that's-
somewhere and kind of ate in the car and just kind of chit chat about life or whatever. So
Cool.
Did you know it was love right off the bat? Well, you always.
Well, he did
no,
when he was
I
a
honestly
kid.
like in second or third grade, I asked God for her, and you gotta be careful what you wish for.
Awesome. That's cute.
Oh, that is a feel good story. I like that.
So, as a kid's growing up in Kenosha, what were some of your hangouts like as a teenager and stuff? I mean, you had the car, you're driving around. Where were you going? What were you doing for fun?
well, younger, our hangout was Briarcliff. That was like our
Parking lot
spot. Yeah. Lincoln area.
Yeah.
I was at Lincoln a lot. Basketball. Let's see what else.
I was different, a little bit different. I was always on skateboards and bikes.
So, Joe, what did you want to be when you grew up, when you were a kid?
It was honestly, I just thought all sports.
Yeah.
Just sports. I was pretty decent in football.
Yeah.
You know, and then of course I had other issues with just I had truancies and I had kids at a young age, and that kind of made it hard for me to continue.
Yeah. How about you, Ray? What did you want to be when you grew up?
You know, I never ever thought of what I wanted to be. It was kind of thrown at me. My mom used to be sick when growing up, so I kind of got the medical field like thrown at me, you know, at an early age. So I just kind of went with that because I knew it so well.
Yeah.
But I never really found out ever really what I wanted to do until I started thinking about my business.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what was your first job, Joe?
Mine was Burger King.
Oh.
Yeah, I worked at the Burger King right on.
Oh, right, 80th and 30th Avenue?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
My sister hooked me up. Thank you.
Did you like working there? Was it, yeah?
It was pretty chill, man. I used to hook people up. You order a Whopper, I gave you a double. I gave you a triple.
Did you work did you work there when they had the train there? They
didn't have a train at that one, did they? That was on 52nd Street.
No, they had it over at the one on 80th Street. They had a train in the center.
I do remember that, but that wasn't the time I was there.
I remember being in the 52nd Street one. I don't know if the 80th one had one or not.
I'm 100% sure they did.
Okay.
I have a picture of myself there. That's
You
right.
sure not 52nd Street?
No, I'm
So I'm positive they had one.
We're gonna call in Chris Allen from the History Center.
Yeah.
We're gonna find the scoop. So working at Burger King, huh? How did you smell when you left there? It's you want to go on a hot date with your future wife? You're like, I gotta go home and
with the
shower.
Whoppers. No, I'm coming home with the food, baby.
Oh.
How about you, Ray? What was your first job?
My first job was cleaning houses, but my first like original W-2 job was McDonald's.
Oh, okay.
My grandma actually got me a job there. She actually worked at McDonald's for over 25 years at the one on 52nd. She was in the paper for, her name's Diane Johnson. She never missed a day of work.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Yeah.
You gotta respect that.
Yeah.
I mean, that is fantastic.
Never called in sick.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's some good genes you got there in your family then.
Yeah. A lot of good work ethic right there. I mean.
So when did you enlist in the Navy? Was that right after high school, or was it some time, or what happened there?
So the reason I enlisted, well, of course, I wanted to do a few things in life, and I had this, I always had this belief about who I was and everything. And then having kids at an early age, you know, a lot of people try to put this negative kind of persona on me, and they tried to, you know, kind of wish bad on me and tell me where I was going to be going in life and everything. And that's when I saw the military as an opportunity to still reach the level where I want to get to. And my family had been in the military. My grandpa, uncle, and my dad all were in the Navy. So after I graduated, I moseyed around and did landscaping, Busy Bee landscaping, and some temp landscaping jobs. And it wasn't for me, and I wasn't really like holding the job. I would just get a paycheck and quit.
Just kind of looking for direction then.
Yeah, so I said.
He's been at a job for like a couple hours and
I'm like, no, I am better than this.
I did that once when I worked at Pick and Save. I gave it like 2 hours on a shift, and I was like, I'm out of here.
This is
I don't
not
need
me.
this.
So I said I needed to join something where I couldn't quit. And once I signed that contract, I knew I couldn't back out of it. And that's why I joined the Navy. And then I was voluntold to the Marine Corps.
Wow. Well, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
And so what was that experience like?
Oh, it was, I would say, if you can go to college, of course. But I almost think a lot of the young men should go to the military, teach you a lot of discipline, get you some benefits, you know, when you get out of the military. And then teach you some hard work ethic, and you get to meet some cool people. I got friends all around, you know, the U.S. I still can call up those guys, go sleep at their house. They can come here. Still best buds, even if we don't see each other. You know, if we don't see each other for a year, 2 years,
You're still brothers.
Still brothers.
Yeah.
You know.
How long did you do? 2 years? 4 years?
I did 5.
Wow.
And I got out the way. Because if I would have did another contract, it would have been 10 years. So I was like, if you do 10, you might as well do 20.
Right.
So.
Very nice.
So were you guys together the whole time you were serving?
Yeah, I
Okay.
married her right when I got in the service.
Okay. How was that for you, being a military wife?
It was different.
Yeah.
I mean, I always wanted to travel. But with my mom being sick, I was like, I'm not going to go anywhere. So then when we did leave, it was just like kind of like.
That was
It
our
was
first
just like,
plane ride.
yeah, it was all of our first
Really?
plane ride.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was like something. I mean, I love California, so to be that be our first stop, I was like,
I'm loving this life.
Yeah, already.
So after you got done, you did your 5 years. You came back to Kenosha.
no.
No?
No.
What happened then? After you're done with the Navy, Marines.
We went to Kansas.
And we stayed in California for an extra year.
Oh yeah, we did go back
I
to California.
started college. Then we went to Wichita, Kansas.
Whoa, why is that?
My dad stayed there.
Oh,
Okay.
That is the biggest little city ever, man. Oh my gosh, it's country.
Yeah.
Kenosha feels bigger than that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you like it there, or were you like, oh, we got to get out of here?
Kansas?
We
No,
did
we
like
had to
6
get out of
months
there.
there.
Oh yeah, we got out of there. Yeah.
I think anyone in Kansas wants to get the hell out of
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Then we moved to Jacksonville, Florida, near my sister. That was really nice. I'm finishing more high school. I mean, not high school. I finished some more college.
That's where I got my business idea.
Yeah.
Oh.
So tell them how you got the business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're in Jacksonville.
Yep. We were well, hair is a thing. So I'm like, oh, where's the beauty supply store? Every time we go somewhere, I'm like, where's the beauty supply store? So we went there, and usually when you go to the beauty supply store, it's you always see Asians working there. Like it's they own it. Like, you know. This was like really my first time ever I didn't see any Asians. It was just black people in there. And I was just like, oh, do you guys own the place? And they were like, no. And I was like, oh, okay. You know, but
you guys sneaky. I like that. Just hired a whole bunch of black people. It's like, okay.
But they were like helping. They're like, oh, do you want this? Do you want that?
Yeah.
And, you know, they're telling me all the stuff. And I was just, I was like, man, well, why isn't there really any black-owned beauty supply stores? Like, because like when you go in, there's no one to help you all the time to tell you like, what do you need for your hair? What's the best product? What's the, they're just like, oh, just get this, get that, but they're like, oh, this is the new thing. And I was like, man, we should open up a beauty supply. That's something, so that's where it started. And, kind of finished also because I tried to put it together and it flopped.
Okay. Down in Jacksonville, you tried?
Well, I was trying to get a network group of people to go in, so I wasn't doing it by myself.
Smart, yeah.
And everybody was on their own page.
Yeah.
We worked, and then it just never happened.
Yeah. So then you decided to come back to Kenosha?
Nope.
No? Oh, wow, okay.
We went back to California.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's where dreams are made.
Yeah. And
If it wasn't so expensive.
Right.
Yeah.
We stayed out there in California for about a year, and then we hit some financial troubles. Living out there was small.
It's expensive
It's
there.
expensive. It really is. And when our car broke down, and we just had our motorcycle just to get around, and we were paycheck to paycheck. As the man, and even my wife, she was like, we can't live like this.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Well, before that, that's actually where I actually started doing the LLC for the beauty supply store, because we did look in California.
Well, that's when another lady actually owned one.
Yep.
And there was a black lady that owned one.
There.
So that gave her a little more motivation that it could be done. We didn't want to step on that lady's toes, and then we didn't have the financial means at that time. And that's when we came up with the little plan to say, okay, let's go back to Kenosha around friends and family where we're a little comfortable. Our kids have been traveling here and there from the military. And since we got out, we want to give them a place to say, hey, you grew up with these kids. Because I got friends I grew up since second grade.
Right.
And I was like, okay, you guys are starting to hit middle school without any friends, like lifelong friends. So we said, let's come here. We're going to settle down here, do what we need to do, finish raising our kids here. And then
We weren't fully in.
Oh.
She was not in. Look, I gave her a list of places. I gave
She
5
did.
locations. I said, you can go here, 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 or here. And Kenosha was the last place.
Oh, all right. Tell us what were the other ones.
So So he did give me these things, but when you're so like, I love California, I just loved it.
She didn't want to move. I said no.
It's just like the people there, the energy,
The vibe.
Like it was just, the kids still loved it. Even
Where
though
in
we
California?
we were in Marietta at the time.
So Marietta is kind of like how Kenosha is to Milwaukee and
okay.
Chicago. So Marietta is between LA and San Diego.
Oh,
Okay.
So
all
it's a
The
beautiful.
best of
So you get the mixture of all the weirdos.
Yeah, pretty much. So
Well, I'm glad you guys made it your way back to Kenosha. And I think with that, we'll take our first break, and we'll come back, and we'll get into both of your businesses.
Nice.
Be right back.
Well, we're back from that break.
All right.
Hey, let's take a look and see what's happening the weekend of August 20th through the 22nd and beyond in Kenosha. Get out of the house and enjoy this beautiful summer we're having.
For sure. The Kenosha County Fair is going strong this weekend. Get out there and see all the pigs and
Oink,
the
oink.
animals, too.
Oink, oink. Friday night, it's another classic cruising night at the Kenosha History Center located on Simmons Island. This is a monthly series this summer, and they've had a great turnout in July. So come on down and check out all the great old cars and say hi to Chris Allen for me.
Yeah, I got to get down there. I went down there in June for the first one, and it was a really poor turnout, like 4 cars. So I didn't go to this last one in July, and I saw the pictures. It was huge. There's cars all over the place, all kinds of old.
It was a
old AMC cars and stuff, yeah.
success.
Also on Friday and Saturday nights, Al Sultan headlines an evening of laughs at the Kenosha Comedy Club in the Wyndham Garden Hotel in downtown Kenosha.
And then on Saturday, August 21st, it's time for the annual Picnic in the Park out at Pets. Starting at 4 p.m., admission is free, and I know you like that, Jason.
Oh, yeah, what, you call me cheap?
Well, I'm just calling all Kenoshans cheap.
Oh, thanks.
Come on out and enjoy some live music, food, and fireworks.
Also on Saturday, the Harbor Park will be jazzing it up with the Jazz Rhythm and Blues Festival.
Hey, come on down to downtown Kenosha on Sunday, August 22nd for the Kenosha Pride 2021 Festival. It goes from 12:30 to 9 p.m. at Veterans Memorial Park.
On Tuesday, August 24th, you get your choice of 2 different free live entertainment shows. You can check out Ivy Ford and Elaine Dame at the Anderson Arts Center, or head down to Penoyer Park Bandshell for Vinyl Remix.
Remix! And then on Thursday, August 26th, it's a tribute to the women in rock like Pink, my personal favorite, Gwen Stefani, and Lady Gaga when Beyond Blonde takes the stage at Peanut Butter and Jam on Kenosha's lakefront.
Wow, so much going on.
There's always so much going on in Kenosha.
I miss so much because I can't.
I can't keep up.
Can't keep
I
up.
cannot keep up.
Cannot. So we're here with Ray and Joe, local business owners
And
of the Kenosha Beauty Supply, located downtown at 5829 6th Avenue, and Hit Your Potential Fitness over on 7707 Sheridan Road.
yeah, right there in that Chester's Electronics. So let's start off talking about Kenosha Beauty Supply. Are you ready?
So you guys are back in town in about 2015-16, and you kind of had this idea going in your head, bouncing around while you're in California, kind of this idea of opening your own shop. So you guys come to Kenosha, and so what are the steps you take to try and get that in motion?
Well, we started our EIN and LLC in California.
Okay.
The what?
Our EIN and LLC.
What is that?
What's the EIN? LLC I've heard of, but I don't know what EIN is.
It's your identity.
Identification.
Oh,
number.
okay.
Okay.
To get the business
Okay.
start,
All
have
right.
its own identity. We started back there.
We're not official here, by the way. We don't.
So-
Keystone Connect's not LLC.
we can tell.
Oh!
I like him.
I don't know. Why don't you start? I don't know.
I think so. We started off with a different plan, and Miss Lady Hair had her own plan. So
Oh, that's right. We forgot to say that. That is your name. That is your official name.
how'd you get that name?
Yes.
Anyway, so what we ended up doing was we're looking to capitalize on one of the benefits for me being in the Navy, and that was the GI Bill. And the GI Bill allows you to get a VA loan. for a home.
Okay.
And what we did was we bought a duplex. And when we bought that duplex, we were paying $1,500 a month beforehand. So when we bought the duplex, it allowed us basically it took our rent, our mortgage down to being $200 a month.
Wow, nice.
So we had this $1,300 that we were used to going towards our rent. So I had an idea that I wanted to do, and Miss Lady Hair had another idea, and that's when Kenosha Beauty Supply was born.
I mean, I was also selling hair back in California.
Okay.
I started actually there. You know, that's why, like I said, we had been looking at places to open in Temecula. Because we didn't want to kind of, like I said, we didn't want to crowd space on her that she was in Marietta at the time. So I started selling hair to family and friends and online.
Now, when you say hair, you're selling wigs, correct?
Extensions and bundles.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
Okay.
like clip-ins and
Do you guys know the difference between all that?
Of course, I did my research.
All right. Just trying to make sure. You good? All right.
So actually, it actually became a bit much. I was meeting people at Gateway to like exchange hair. I was meeting people at I didn't want people coming to my house,
Right.
you know, knowing where I lived at.
Yeah.
You know,
Meet me in this dark parking lot. I'm going to give you this.
And hair is not cheap
No,
either.
yeah.
This stuff's it gets up
yeah,
there.
it gets, but it started getting to be a bit much. Like, you know, oh, I want to see the hair, I want to see the wig, and it's just like I'm sitting at Subway showing people wig. It was getting a bit like,
Time to open up a store.
yeah.
Everything I told her not to do.
Yes.
It's all
He
good.
did
How
not
they
want the store at all in the beginning. Yeah.
So you're looking into opening your own shop, and you're originally over on 22nd Avenue.
Yep.
And if people don't know already, your business was one of them that was taken from that original first fire that happened before all the civil unrest.
Yes.
So you're on what was the name of that building? That was, do you remember the name of that building? It has a name. The corner building there.
That,
don't even know what
that
it-
building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the record
know it.
store
Yep.
and Bliss Me's, and
Yeah.
we were that corner, across the street from the other buildings.
Okay.
So before, when you guys decided to open this business, what made you guys pick Uptown as your location?
Well, I wanted to be close in the area. I mean, I grew up around Lincoln.
Okay.
I mean, once I started going to Lincoln, I kind of I had family that I start being introduced to more going to Lincoln. So I was in that neighborhood. We also moved in that neighborhood. And then we I looked at different places and I was like, nah. I looked at another place. No, and this particular store just I kept coming back to
It was
this.
eye-catching too.
Yeah, it had the colors. It had the I just kept going back to this same store.
Because before we moved back up here, when we got up here, my sister's ex-boyfriend actually was the store owner. Not
okay.
Before that, he was the person that had the store before we moved there. So
Okay.
all the colors and everything, he had already did all that. The slate wall, he kind of had this.
What was in there before? What kind of business did you have in there before?
He had a candy shop.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, I remember.
So there was some minor fixtures that we had to do. So that was one of the things is the costs coming into the place, the renovations
Right.
and everything.
Yeah, it was almost ready to go, huh?
Yeah, some of it was. We still had to make our alterations and everything like that to more fit a hair beauty supply store than a candy store.
Mm-hmm.
But also it was about a 3-minute walk from where we had lived.
Where we lived.
Yeah.
So we lived in the Uptown area before, and we kind of still do live in the Uptown area. And it was another reason why. So if you ever see thrift stores are always around each other, and the other beauty supply store was right there. So you're gonna go to the beauty supply store. So we might as well be in the area where you're gonna go.
Yep, there you
are.
go.
And we didn't originally start off at a full-blown beauty supply. We started off more as just wigs and hair.
Okay.
We didn't really have products in the beginning.
Okay. Well, you're Miss Lady Hair, so.
So you guys are starting to rock and roll at this new location. You guys are right there in Uptown. You guys are doing very well, right? You're building the business up. You're happy. You're making an income. You got this all happening. And then the fire.
That one day the fire starts there, huh? From a record store, mind you. Probably your fault,
Yes,
Donnie.
yes. Well, I left my incense burning in there.
Right?
I'm
Right?
sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It was incense, right?
That's the story. That's what I heard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
I was woken up at 8 o'clock in the morning.
All right, so that's what happened. Bring us back to that day. You get a phone call, or you're like,
Well, actually, nobody that should have called me called. My cousin called me, and she's like, "Where are you at?"
Girl.
And I was like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "I've been calling." And she shows up at my house because I had my phone kind of like on like DR. I think I was like, at that time, being a new business owner, I had to learn stuff. People would call me at 2 o'clock in the morning. They
silence your
would
phone
message
then,
me,
right?
and I was just had enough. And I was like, that day I turned it off. And so she's at my door, and I'm like, "What is?" She's like, "Your store is on fire."
Oh, man.
And I was like, "What?" And he's on vacation at the time.
Oh, out of town, huh?
So I'm like on fire. Like, how is it on? Like,
you're
so
like,
I-
yeah, it's Firestorm.
I jump in the car and I'm driving and I call him and I'm like, the store is on fire. Like, it's in flames. Like, he's like, I'm on my way home. So he's catching a flight back. I'm like, this is, so we just sat there. I just sat there and watched it.
What
Like,
can you do? Yeah.
no one called, not the building owner. Nobody was like, your store is on fire. No. It was
Wow.
just like her at my door at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Joe, what were you like when you got that call? Were you like, are you serious? What? Huh?
Yeah, I was kind of shocked at it, and I couldn't believe it or anything like that.
So that all happened. I mean,
But you bounce back.
yes, what a story coming back. So that you guys have to probably deal with all this insurance stuff, all this, just the heartache, the heartbreak, everything.
We're
Like my
still
dream-
dealing with the insurance.
right.
Yeah,
I
oh,
bet. I
yeah.
bet. But like your heart is probably broken, But then, then you guys kind of picked it up and you said, "Hey, nobody's gonna keep us down." And you decided to truck forward, and then you guys found
So, how'd you get involved with this new location,
Yes.
downtown Kenosha?
Well, for a minute, I wasn't actually looking for a location. I was, I don't know why I thought that you just get insurance, and stuff happens.
Yeah.
I thought, I'll get my insurance and then go, so
I'll
I
go
didn't,
check. Yeah.
I'll be
yeah.
fine.
No.
No, that didn't.
never happens that way.
Yeah. So I was more like focused on the community. So with all that going, we had a lot of stuff, and then obviously a week later we had
Yeah.
the Unrest.
Yeah.
So we were trying to help other businesses that had fires, volunteer, with our time with them. So I kind of got sidetracked for like a month or so, like just pushed here and just going all over the place. I would look at a couple buildings here and there, but I was so like where do I go? There is nothing in Uptown.
Yeah.
I looked at some side buildings. I'm like, that's not going to work. I was already looking to expand in the first place. So I just couldn't find anything. I mean, we were like all over Kenosha. I mean, we even left Kenosha for a little bit. Like where do we go? Like there was nothing open, nothing available. Some people's rent were like, they seemed like they were raising their rent even higher than what it should be. But one of our good friends, Krista from Bliss Me, she's like, come check this place out downtown. She's like, it's right here and we'll be right next to each other again, because we were next to each other in Uptown.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was just like, it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. I couldn't see it, at first. I was like, I don't know. So I looked at a couple buildings down there, and I kept going back and forth. But then it did just like in Uptown. I kept going back to this building, and he's like, look at the window. He's over here. Look at the windows. Look at the, it's got this, it's got that. And I was like, yeah, but there's a pole right here, and then there's this, and I'm like, where's the register gonna go? And I'm like,
All about those windows. I mean,
and then I think we were just like, he kept saying, stop thinking about it, just do it.
I'd say it's prime location you guys have downtown. That's 5829 6th Avenue.
In the Orpheum building.
The Orpheum building. I saw the movie Titanic there, for crying out loud. I mean,
Classic.
that's a fantastic.
But that was most recently the home of Elsie Mays.
Correct.
Yes.
So they had like a
We still get people coming.
Looking for pies?
Someone was there yesterday looking for a pie.
We
Yeah.
might have a little pie section in the future.
Yeah.
You guys should think about that. Just get some pies. Oh, sorry, they're not here anymore, but we do have
some
a little bit of
pie,
pies here. Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
So is there a lot of conversion going on with that? Because I had a kitchen and stuff in there at the time, I believe.
Alex is awesome.
Yeah. We have a great great landlord. I mean, he like, if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't have been able to open on the date that I wanted to. Because
Halloween.
yeah, I wanted that date so bad.
Yeah. And you hit that date?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, we opened on Halloween.
That's just a little over 2 months after the fire. That's a great bounce back. Yeah.
I mean, he was like in there. He's like, "What do you want me to do? You want me this?" He's like, "We're gonna do this." I come in and there's something else done. He's like, "Oh, you want?" I was like, "Oh, I was thinking about putting a wall there." I come there, there's a wall there. I'm like, you know, he was just like, he was like on it, you know. And the hardest thing, like for us not to get insurance, which we still don't have any insurance, for him to reach out and do all those things,
Really
you know,
noticed
it really, like I said, we would not have been open. We would not.
Wow. So you've expanded over beyond hair now. So can you tell our listeners like what kind of products you offer there now?
We have a lot of like makeup now.
Okay.
More beauty, like hair products.
Lashes are a big thing.
Yeah, we have a lot. Like our section of lashes probably like tripled or probably more than that. Like we have so many more lashes. We did expand on our wigs. We probably got like maybe over 150 more wigs than we did, you know, down there. We have like a lot. We have clothes now.
Okay.
That's some
that's
athletic
something.
wear? Is that what you guys are?
Like kinda. We got like tennis skirts and shorts and dresses.
Okay.
I've seen some of the Facebook posts. Wow, those are amazing pictures that you guys post there.
We got locals now that we have in our store. So we have some other small businesses that have products that they've made, and they're in the store now where you can buy as well.
Cool.
So,
How many wigs do you think you have there?
well, my goal was like, I keep going past it.
Oh,
So
that's good.
I think
You
we were
hit
at
that
like
goal, you keep
200,
going.
and then I went to 250, and I think we're probably like,
Wow.
probably-
So you have something for everybody when they come in there.
yeah, every like color, short, length, curly, like, yeah.
Another big thing is the nose rings and
Oh,
the lip
yeah.
rings and body piercings.
You got
Yeah, we didn't have that
the
at
jewelry
the other store.
is a pretty big thing that,
So can I just come in there and get a wig? How does this work?
Yeah, well, it's welcome for it. I mean, I have people that come in and they don't even want a wig, and then they leave with a wig.
Oh, really?
You know,
That's going to be me.
And Donnie, there's guys that comes and get wigs.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
This
All right.
is this is
Okay.
2021
people-
All
now.
right. I like this.
So
He used to be so shocked. Now it's normal to him. He used to be like, what is, you know?
no, some
he's
of the
like-
guys coming there you can't tell.
He's like, he's getting a
okay.
wig for his wife. Like, no, that's for him.
Oh.
Like, no.
I kind of want to just come in and have a little fun and just try some wigs on.
You can only try 3.
Yeah?
And less
Is
than
that
that.
the
Three minimum limit.
You try 3 on, and you have to buy 2 of them.
Okay, so we got enough on your business. We got to talk about you, Joe, and what you do.
Yeah.
Because you guys are a double whammy. You own 2 businesses in town.
That's why they're the Kenosha Power Couple. And Joe, so you run the gym, right?
Hit Your Potential.
Hit Your Potential Boxing and Fitness,
Mhm.
and that's located at 7707 Sheridan Road.
Yep.
So how did you get involved with this?
After I couldn't play football anymore, I did the military. I was always number 1 or number 2 at all the little, athletic stuff that we would do. So then I got out the military and I was like, what could I do? I didn't want to just play recreational basketball all the time. So I was in the gym one day and I saw this old man just tearing up the speed bag. He was tearing this thing up. It looked like Rocky movie, like really just. And I was kind of inspired by him to start learning how to do the speed bag, and then the speed bag went to the double end bag, and then I caught myself walking into a boxing gym when we were down in Florida. They welcomed me into the gym. I had 2 left feet first when it came to boxing. Boxing is a whole different thing.
Yeah.
And they really welcomed me in. Then they started coming, then my kids started coming, and it became more of a family and the whole environment. So then after we left there, I went back to California. It was just that was like a real boxing gym. That's where I really started sparring. Then finally came back to Kenosha. I met Dan. He had Go the Distance Fitness. He was doing what he needed to do, and I really want to do something for my community and something that I love to do. So I started partnering with him, and then we decided to take the gym in a different direction. And that's when I came in and took some ownership of the gym, changed the name, gave it a new vibe, some new flavor, and that's where we got Hit Your Potential at now.
So what's this new vibe that you're bringing to it?
So
More family oriented?
My biggest thing is I'm trying to. It's still family orientated and everything. I'm trying to upgrade it a little bit.
Okay.
You know, I still want it to be the old rustic boxing feeling gym, but I want it to have a little more where any mom can come in with her daughter and feel comfortable, but any real boxer can come in and still feel like, hey, I can make this my home gym as well.
Okay.
So you get both you get the best of both worlds on that, but also with Hit Your Potential, the name Hit Your Potential, it's becoming more kid geared towards mentorship, tutoring, reading, and also kids hitting their potential in fitness. So I want kids to hit their potential in fitness and reading and education and just hit their potential in life. And that's where the name kind of came from.
And how would a kid get involved in this? They like come onto a program or something, or what?
So what you would do is you can contact me. The phone number for Hit Your Potential is 262-515-3536. You'll get a hold of me, Coach J. That's what we go by at the gym. Miss Lady Hair, still Miss Lady Hair at the gym. And
I like that. Some nicknames. I like that.
But you'll get a hold of me, or you can go to www.hityourpotential.com and you can register there, or you can come into the gym, 7707 Sheridan Road, Kenosha, Wisconsin. What I like to do is I like to have people come into the gym, try a class for free, you know.
Okay.
Try them out,
your kid's a little too young now. You're getting there.
Maybe I should just come
maybe you.
I'm getting old.
But
Got our adults class.
yeah, we do have an adults class.
Okay.
So you can come in the gym. What I like to do is I like to have the parent and the kid come in and try out the gym, but I also like to see if they're fit for the gym as well for us.
Okay.
Make sure it's a good fit.
Make sure it's a fit,
involved.
both ways, and then 100% of the time, well, let's say 98% of the time, we always welcome people in to make it their home.
Well, some kid that doesn't want to be there, he's gonna act it up, be a brat about it. Get one of those once in a while.
But that's what we do. It's about the discipline that boxing can create and the structure that it can do. And I like to say we're a tough, nice guys gym. You're going to see some tough guys there, but they're smiling, they're being nice, and they're going to welcome you and teach you, show you the ropes. And then if you talk a little stuff, they might beat you.
Okay. So, I mean, it's like pretty much a regular gym with boxing?
Yes.
You got a combination of everything there, right?
Yeah, so, if you want to do the free weights, if you want to do the bench, almost anything that you want to do. We also got Zumba there. Lily does Zumba. Lily Zumba. So you can check that out. We also do personal training. We have a speed camp that
with that personal training, is there like big tires you have to move?
Yeah.
I see those when I'm at the Kingfish game. I see them.
Yeah. You might see us working out in the back there. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh boy.
Well, you're sitting there drinking your beer and eating your hot dog.
That's easy.
Oh, good. Well, I mean, hey, everybody should go check out Hit Your Potential Gym, 7707 Sheridan Road. Is there monthly commitments, or is it kind of pay as you go? How does that work?
It is. It's a pay as you go, basically. It's a month-to-month contract, so you can cancel the contract anytime with no cancellation fees or anything like that. So for the kids, it is at the current price is $79.99 a month. You get to go 2 days a week. For the classes, and then you get 2 days of open gym as well. So you got 2 days of classes, 2 days of open gym.
Okay.
And we usually spar on Saturdays. Sparring is open to the public, so
so I could come and just
you
watch.
can come. But I have had some guys just come, and it doesn't fit well with me, because I had this one guy come in. He's like, I just like to get hit, and I'm like, no.
Okay.
It doesn't work like that.
You need to go see a doctor and talk about your problems.
I'm like, we're not here for therapy right now. But and then the adults is $99 a month.
Oh, okay.
And then we offer family discounts and whatnot.
All right, with that, we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back with some Kenosha Canucks.
All right. And we're back from that wonderful break. And what's up next on the bill there?
All right, it's Kenosha Canucks, and it's brought to you this week by Captain Mike's Beer and Burger Bar.
Are you on the hunt for a fantastic burger, the kind that arrives to your table and you have to say, wow?
Well, stop on by Captain Mike's, 5118 6th Avenue for a great meal.
Ask them about their Burger of the Week special or try out their special mac and cheese.
But it isn't just food. Captain Mike's offers up great drinks and a fabulous gin lineup. Because you might not know this, Ray and Joe, but gin is in.
And for the best oysters in town, stop by Captain Mike's on Wednesdays for Oyster Night.
And be on the lookout for the Captain Mike's food truck, serving up your favorites at many special events throughout the summer. That's Captain Mike's.
Woohoo! A wonderful sponsor. We'd like to thank them very much.
Thank you so much, Jeanette and Mick.
So now we're at our Kenosha Connect segment where we're going to talk to our guests a little bit about some quick rapid fire questions about Kenosha and kind of get to see what they really love about our hometown.
Yes. All right. Favorite Kenosha event?
I like the market downtown.
Oh,
Saturdays.
The public market and the harbor market
Yep.
that happens.
Mine would be the Juneteenth festival.
Oh,
but you know.
Yes.
Cool.
All great events.
Let's see. What's your favorite park in Kenosha?
Simmons Park, or like down by the
Yeah, Simmons Island. That's a
Yeah.
park. They have everything there.
I like going to the Dream Park too.
Oh,
the Dream Park.
yes.
Our daughter loves the Dream Park.
My son loves it too.
Yeah.
It's so fun there.
I'm not allowed to play on it, am I?
No, but when I was there a couple weeks ago, I did. I was like, I'm here.
But you have a little kid.
I know. So
My
I'm
kid's,
like, yeah,
my
but
kid's
my
28.
kid up there, and I'm like,
I want my
oh,
name
yeah.
on a fence. Like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I'm reading all the names. I'm like, damn, we couldn't get our name on a fence.
It's a beautiful park there. It really
It's really
is.
nice.
All right. Favorite pizza place in Kenosha?
Ooh.
I gotta go. So I'm in Chester's Plaza, and I'm gonna go with my business neighbor Sal's.
Sal's. Everyone says.
So
a lot of
many
people say Sal's.
that. And
Yeah.
he has not had it.
I haven't had Sal's
Yeah,
yet.
man.
You sleeping?
My dad had told us about going to Sal's and we start eating there, especially
So
since it's
good.
close. But I used to, growing up, my dad and them always used to do Durangos and Ruffalos.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, every pizza, it's like so many great pizza in this town. It's like every time I have one, I'm like, that's the best one. No, wait, that's the best one.
I used to like Vallejo's a lot.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
good, yeah.
Yeah.
We had Vallejo's stuffed spinach pizza a while ago. They brought it in
Ooh,
when
so
they were on
good.
the show. Wow, amazing. I mean, one slice, you're full.
Yeah, it's like the stuffed pizza. It's like super thick and just cheesy and just, oh, man.
He likes only thin.
Oh,
That's
thin
why
crust
he
kind
only-
of.
yeah,
I
there's a
prefer thin crust,
Nice
but
crisp to it.
but like the thick crust is like a different kind of thing. You know,
Yeah,
it's
I'm getting
good,
one
but it's
slice of that pie and
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're topped off.
Yep,
and,
yep.
You know.
All right. What's the most important lesson you learned from the civil unrest in Kenosha last year?
Well, the most important lesson,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say to move intelligently and not emotionally. That was one thing that that kind of just irked me a little bit, and I totally understand when you want to get a reaction from somebody, you pull on them emotionally, and it's because it's really hard to answer that question without maybe upsetting or disappointing anybody. But I felt like a lot of things was the knee-jerk reaction, and it wasn't thought through. There was a lot of great people who did what they need to do when they need to do it, and I really respect those people, and I really give those people big ups and everything because they were doing what they knew was right at the moment.
Yeah.
And but now since we can look back at it now, now you can take a different perspective at it and see where we could have did things bigger and better,
Okay.
and where things were kind of lacking. But now that everybody is taking a little more of a step back from it now I see a lot of progress, and I see a lot more people motivated and ready to make the right steps.
Yeah.
And then they're also looking for guidance, and then you got people from all sides putting their name in the hat now and trying to put their best foot forward. So
Yeah.
that's the biggest lesson that I feel like we got from
For sure. Yeah. Good answer.
All right, what was the last great meal you had in Kenosha? We go from one,
Oh, I see that. You got serious. We go back in. A lot of people don't know Miss Lady Hair can really cook.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Let me tell you, at first she used to burn goddamn noodles. She would burn your noodles, like. But
I ain't never
over
burned
the
no
years, no, when we first got together, wow. But the last place that we went out to in Kenosha that we actually had a nice meal was the Wine Knot.
Ah, that's
Right.
Oh
great.
yeah,
That's a
yeah.
great
The why
place.
not?
Yeah.
I can only afford the appetizers when I
No, she treated me to that one like that was a business expense.
Yeah,
right there,
yeah.
But mine is my dad's.
Oh, okay.
We're looking for a building right now for him.
Oh.
To start his restaurant, and
Is
his
this
is called
is this the
Raymond's.
breaking news?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. We'll get to that.
No,
Okay.
but it's called Raymond's. He cooks every Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
so he has he sells dinners like ribs and barbecue chicken and buffalo chicken. And he has a lot of different foods right now. That's just what he's doing. And every Saturday I'm like, I don't gotta cook.
Oh, very nice.
Awesome.
So he's looking to start up his own little restaurant.
A restaurant here in Kenosha.
Oh,
yes.
very nice.
All right, which now closed Kenosha business do you wish you could bring back? It's something like maybe from when you were a kid, or something, or
Max Deli.
yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, that was such a great place. My dad would take me there when I was a kid.
I had two. It was the Uptown restaurant is now in Hungry Head.
yeah, they're
I
right
went
up
to
the street from
both.
you.
My grandma bought me the one, and my dad used to bring me the other one. And now they're both gone. I'm like, what in the world? Where I get a sandwich at?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, Uptown's back.
Well,
It's not Uptown anymore, which is
yeah.
weird. I went there and I had a good burrito over there. It was good, but it's weird that's called Uptown Restaurant. And it's not in Uptown.
Yeah.
This is
Midtown. It should be Midtown restaurant, right?
I mean, we get it because we're from Kenosha, but people from out of town come by and they're like, "Oh, I'm in the Uptown area over by Persian," It's like, no.
That was the Persian.
Yeah. Do you have a business, Joe, that you can think of? Or anything?
I would say too, George Webb used to be my favorite as a
Oh,
kid.
He always talks about
I'm a
George.
big
I
breakfast
love
person.
George
Yeah,
Webb.
I remember the commercials and
Yeah.
finally getting to go.
Man, this is so weird. I love their hash browns with cheese on them, and they would never melt that cheese fully. It was always like, oh, okay. They had that George Webb right over past Pershing.
In the Uptown area.
And they were open 24 hours.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they had
Yes.
the 2 clocks.
Where in Kenosha would you recommend someone go for a first date?
Ooh.
First, you gotta stop at Kenosha Beauty Supply.
Yep.
Get everything you need to look good.
Yes, yes.
And then you got to hit your potential boxing and fitness. Do
Yeah.
a little workout together.
Exactly.
So you look good, yeah.
Couples that work out together stay together.
There you go.
And then after you get a nice sweat, then you can go. What'd you think?
First date. Well, I guess it depends on what it is, but I would send them on over to the Slush.
Oh, yeah. Get a little slushy at the slush.
Yeah, their food is great.
I've been meaning to go over there. I haven't tried it yet, but
Oh man.
It's got a nice ambiance. To
Yeah.
Yeah.
everything. The owner's excellent person. She's super nice. The staff super nice. Clutch people.
cool. I have to
They
go
got
over and
like
try
their
that.
slushy drinks. Like they got so many.
They look
and
delicious.
So many,
yeah.
yeah. I
Probably
mean,
so many different flavors.
different. Oh yeah, they got so many different.
All right, that does it for our Kenosha Connect segment. We got to know them a little more about Kenosha. And what time is it now, Donnie?
Ring-a-ding-ding, it's trivia time. And trivia is brought to you this week by the Downtowner Saloon.
That's right, Donnie. Mosey on over to the Downtowner Saloon, 707 56th Street, for mouth-watering Southwest-inspired foods made in their scratch kitchen.
The saloon offers up memorable brisket, original rubs, and the greatest smoked meats in town.
Stop on by this summer and enjoy a meal or a cold drink on their spectacular rooftop patio overlooking the bustle of downtown.
Avoid the typical restaurant food and stop into the Downtowner Saloon for something different. That's the Downtowner Saloon, located at 707 56th Street in beautiful downtown Kenosha.
Yeehaw!
Yeah!
So, today for our trivia segment, we're going to play another round of Dirty Minds, a game that sounds filthy, but it's as clean can be.
This is a fun one.
I'm going to give you 3 clues to what I'm talking about. Now, your mind might go straight to the gutter, but it shouldn't because these are normal, everyday things, and you just have a dirty mind. So you two will be playing as a team together against Donnie, and we have 3 rounds all together. If the other team doesn't get the answer right away, you have a chance to steal it.
It's on.
So, round 1, we're going to start with Donnie so you guys can kind of see how it's played here. Donnie, here's your first one. Peckers bang on me. There's sticky stuff inside of me. My root is long and gnarly. What am I?
Tree.
You got it.
Hey!
And that's how easy it is. So. All right. Ray and Joe. When I come out, I'm white and creamy. I can make you a little sticky. I can make your body part stiff and hard. What am I?
I was going with lotion at first, but then you said stiff and hard.
You're on the right track, but you might sell this at your store.
Mousse.
There you go. Tied up.
I was going to say beeswax.
No, it's not that technical. It's pretty simple. All right, Donnie, here we go.
right.
Round 2. Tied up. Donnie, I average about 7 inches long. I'm cool, and I can last for days. But when I get old, I get real soft.
Cucumber.
You got it. Oh, Donnie, you're the
Normally
hang
not
of
this good. Okay.
All right.
Oh, I just got some
got cheat sheet
cucumbers
over
today.
there.
No, I just I don't have a dirty mind.
Ray and Joe. I can get stuff stuck in my teeth. I can be used for stroking. I massage roots. What am I? Another something you might sell in your store.
Brush.
There you go.
I had no clue what that was. I had no
That was a
clue.
little tough one.
You stuck in. Okay.
I saw hair, which I was like, oh, I gotta give it to them because they're a beauty supply store. So, all right, we're tied up.
Uh-oh.
This final round, Donnie.
All right.
Donnie, I'm about 6 inches long.
Oh, really?
When I'm inside you, you get bigger. You'll love my nuts in your mouth.
Oh my God.
What am I?
Squirrel?
I'm sorry, it's incorrect. Can you guys get it? No? It's a candy bar.
Oh.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
So this one's for the win for you guys. Here we go, Ray and Joe.
You guys better get it. I never win at this game.
I don't have a tiebreaker, so you guys got to get this one. I get split right down the middle. I'm moist and pink on the inside. My juice will make you pucker. What am I?
Are you sure this one isn't dirty?
A watermelon.
You're on the right track, but you're not. Pink on the inside. Pucker.
Grapefruit.
There you go. There you go.
When you first said it, I was like, when you said split, I was like a banana. Banana split. I was like, no, it's not pink.
All right, Ray and Joe, you guys won the trivia game against Donnie, barely, but you guys won it.
You guys won it. So
And you guys win a free cup of coffee from Common Grounds.
Common Grounds.
I'll
So
take it.
congratulations, you guys. Go
Common
enjoy
Grounds is
some
located-
free coffee at Common
Yeah.
Grounds.
5159 6th Avenue. They have a great coffee house with an unbelievable view of the harbor, tasty sandwiches, delicious espresso, and coffee drinks.
Well, congratulations. Enjoy those nice coffees.
Yeah.
Let's get them on
Walk
your way.
right on down there from the store.
There you go. There you go.
That works out great. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us today. It was so much fun.
Yeah, we had a good
It was
time. with you.
great.
Yes.
It was good. So let's do a little recap here real quick. Kenosha Beauty Supply is located at 5829 6th Avenue. Website, kenoshabeautysupply.com. Find them on Facebook, Instagram, and now you guys are on TikTok, correct?
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
You
interesting.
can check us out on TikTok and see all the mini wigs. We have a different wig every TikTok.
Oh, really? Okay. All right.
All right.
So go to Kenosha Beauty Supply for it's a wig, beauty supply, cosmetics, clothing, personal care, everything you want right there in the heart of downtown Kenosha. Joe, we didn't forget about you either. we didn't forget about you either. So check out Joe's Gym, Hit Your Potential, hityourpotential.com. You can go there, check out the classes, what they have to offer. Located at 7707 Sheridan Road. Check them out on Facebook. And Joe, you'll punch somebody in the face, right? Come on in, I'll punch you in the face.
Donnie said that.
But go check it out. You're doing great things down there at the gym. You're helping out the community with it. And both of you guys are doing a great job. Congratulations on everything you guys have accomplished so far. You guys work so hard.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful. Thank you for everything that you guys do.
All right.
Now I'm done kissing your behind.
No, hey, we thank you, Donnie and Jason, both of you guys for having us.
Oh,
on.
you guys are great.
Yes,
It's
it's a
great.
pleasure.
All right, we have to thank our sponsors before we sign off. We have to go through them and see. We have the Downtowner Saloon,
Captain Mike's,
Union Park Tavern,
the Car Box,
Luci's Grandview,
Faded Barbershop for Men,
Blue Horn Digital,
the Lettering Machine,
Common Grounds,
and of course, order those pizza pies courtesy of Luigi's Pizza Kitchen.
wow, what a great episode.
Yeah, I think that went very well.
Good time.
Lovely guest. Thank you once again. And I'm trying to figure out. I don't know. 55 episodes in, I still don't understand what we're doing here. What are we doing here, Jason?
Are we connecting Kenosha?
I'm from Kenosha, I say Kenosha, that great big busy town. Right in the middle of the USA, between the New York Harbor and the San Francisco Bay. I'm from Kenosha, I say Kenosha, that great big busy town. Right in the middle of the USA, between the New York Harbor and the San Francisco Bay. Well, the wonderful East, the beautiful West, that's the right place to be from. Singing so loud of it because we're so proud of it, Kenosha, our hometown. Come here, Pete. No! Oh.
Those dumb bitches from the Ktown Connects podcast.